Right, good morning, traders. Does not let me click on any of these. That's moving. My swing trade up to 225. Nice run on this so far. Good morning, One Life. Sorry, I'm running late, guys. I'm having some issues with my Wi-Fi. I think I've got it straightened out. But we will see here shortly how straightened out it is. Yeah, I saw PRPO is halted. Give me just a second, guys. I'm going to blank out the background for a minute because I'm going to restart my Thinkorswim. I'm really having some issues here. Like, I do not... How's the stream right now? I mean, besides me closing that out for a second, how's the stream? Is the stream... you can hear me good? Everything's working all right? Because the reason I'm so late is I've been trying to figure out what is going on with my internet this morning. I was having issues last night. It made trying to upload all those videos a nightmare, but I think I've got it fixed now. At least I hope I got it fixed. Everything's fine? Okay. I'm nervous about making a trade because I don't want to get in a trade and then my internet go out, so I'm wanting to wait a little bit before I make any trades anyway. Okay, looks like we're... Why is it not letting me change any of these? Is it just Thinkorswim being wonky today? Okay, well I guess I'm just going with what I can see here. This is interesting. Let's see, how's the SPY doing? SPY selling off right here, but seems to me, yeah, QQQ selling off some more as well. Let's see, PRPO just, man, got rippers all over the place today. PRPO just bounced off that trend line. That'd been a great entry down there. And then it does have a lot of room to run, all the way up to 2250. Might have to keep an eye on this guy. Above all indicators. Let's start building a position. I'm gonna start building a position here. If this can hold up, it can start going on another run. But it may come back down the trend line. So I only went 10 shares there so far because I may build a position. Let's just go another 10. I'm gonna average at 860. Looks like we may be about to break 9. I'm gonna grab another 10 here. Now I'm just gonna wait a second. Got 30 shares so far. Let me look at this on a higher time frame really quick. So yeah, on the 30-minute, we're just on one big candle. Broke above that, so there's some support at 764. Some support at 8. If this $8 support doesn't hold, it's going to come back down the trend line. Look for that $8 to hold here. Let's see, we got this little downtrend that needs to break as well. Where's this trend line at? Right there. So we've got a minute on this candle to close. As long as it holds above 8, we should be good. I may add to the position. Can hold up here. So we're testing that 8 hard. Grab 10 more right here at this area. It's starting to kind of look like it's pushing back up a little. This is what we're going to see. We're going to see us curl back up. We had a nice run. Now we're getting some selling, some profit taking after this nice run. So now we want these sellers to get out, back out of the way. We want new buyers to come in. Good morning, Jamie. See how do we look on the 15-minute. Yeah, we got strong resistance at 750, 760. So if that can hold up, let's see what we got. A few minutes on this 5-minute candle to close. Oh, I like the way that looks. Let's see if this candle starts turning green or not. If we start to see buying volume come in, we could see it break. See if it gets back over 8 here. Yeah, I'm grabbing 10 more shares here. Oh, no, I don't have enough to grab 10 more. Okay, well, I'm just going to go with this 40 shares, and let's see if it can break out here. A little bit of buying coming back in. The support is holding so far. So all we got to do is just make this curl around. But if this starts cracking downwards, really needs to hold above 8. So we are in the tip of this triangle now. It's got to break up. It's either going to break up or it's going to break down right here on this candle. See, we got this indecision. This volume bar keeps turning red and green because the buyers and sellers are tug of warring right now. Who's going to take control of this? It's got a minute on this candle left to close. Really want to see it close at least above 780, but preferably over 8. This is going to be, I would think, because it's made a new high and it's pretty bullish, that this should be easy for it to hold up and break over. But it may be too high up at the moment. I'm about to have to get out. This is that COVID test stock. It's the one that ran yesterday. Look on the higher time frame. Look here. Oh, actually, we just came back down to the trend line. It's currently testing that trend line there. So if I didn't think it was going to break up some more in this candle. Could have waited it out and got an entry down here at 7. This would have been a much better entry. To get it off of that trend line. See if I can grab 10 more while I'm down here. No, I can't. Let's see. There we go. I did grab 5 more shares down here. Whoops. Got my average down at 826. Oh, we're really starting to, it's testing this trend line hard here. Damn, this is gonna hurt. I should have got out a long time ago. See, we got less than a minute for this candle to close. It needs to close above this 680 area. Really, it needs to close above 7. If it get back above 7, that'd be even better. The SPY's sucking a fat one. Is that what you're telling me, Orlando? Well, that's not good for that's not good for this. And we just hit a high and we're going straight down, you think? See, SPY's at 413. Check the SPY in just a second. See, some sellers sitting at $7. That is acting as resistance. That needs to break immediately. We do not want 7. There we go. Perfect. I was going to say, we don't want 7 holding up as resistance. That's the last thing we want. Alright, I'm going to drop a stop loss in from the bottom of this candle so I can see what's going on with the SPY here. Yeah, SPY still selling off some. Looks like we made this maybe the start of a drop on the SPY, a big ugly pullback. If this is the way that today's candle closes. Oh, damn, a swing cracked that. I guess I'm gonna lock some of that out of that over at 220, but is Doge at 60 cents? I sold more of my Doge last night because when it was up at like 45 cents and getting close, or 50 cents, I sold some of it. Good morning, Chris. So we really need to see some buying come in here. This has got to start holding above 7. And we're about to close on this candle last minute. This candle needs to close above 7. Ten seconds. Still close above 7. You see the seller's trying to hold it down. If it doesn't close above 7, I'm going to be real skeptical. Closed right at 7, but we did turn green. We just need to see more buying volume come in here. Gotta break this downtrend. It's now or never on this candle. If it doesn't break this downtrend, we're gonna sell off. Volume in the overall market. You're talking about on this stock particularly. Dogecoin's up to 60 cents. Oh, that coin is so ridiculous. Look at that. It's all the way up at 61 cents. Well, that's cool. I only have 380, just right under 400 of Dogecoin left. I've been selling on this way up because I don't trust it. I don't trust it. The 50-cent break. I mean, if you've been watching the crypto analysis videos daily this whole week, I've been saying it probably will test 50 cents, and then from there I'm not sure what it'll do. And that's exactly what's going on. Is that thing is just doing its thing. Old Doge is a runner. The love of the intranets. Oh, this stock. Well, yeah. Well, no. I mean, this candle right here is 5 million in volume, and this one right here is 3 million in volume. So, I mean, this stock has a lot of volume on it. Still getting 2 and 3 million volume candles, even though those look low. That's still a lot of volume. But that's not good. See, we almost broke above there. And then it getting pushed back down below that trend line is no good. This needs to break out. It's got to break out on this candle here or the next candle, worst case scenario. If it does not break above this downtrend, we are going to dump. Got a little resistance at 715. Okay, they just got taken out. Okay. We're starting to try to build some support at 715. Yeah, every time it comes back down to 715, it's getting bought up right at the second. Or 715. See if they can hold. Nope, they still couldn't hold. We need to see buyers coming back in there. We got 20 seconds on this candle. Looking real sketchy here. Looking real sketchy. If this candle starts dropping, I'm getting out. This needs to start. This candle needs to push back up. That was a bad close on that last candle, showing that the selling pressure is too much. We're gonna need some buying volume to come in immediately and push this up over 715, 720 area. I mean, we're just testing this trend line support right now, but I don't like how hard it's testing it. And the fact it can't hold 7. See, 7's acting as resistance again. Gotta start building better support at some areas. Okay, there we go. Starting to wake back up a little. Just a CP stock. It's just a little CP. CCLCP is up 50%. Nice. Oh shoot, I didn't realize that I had this on the weekly chart. Okay, well, on the daily chart, that doesn't really show me much. Let's see. Top of that candle, 8 should start try to hold a support here soon. But yeah, 7 definitely should try to hold a support. This should be pretty strong support. And then if it can get back above 8, that should start building this pretty strong support. I was looking at the max weekly chart, which that's where it looks really good at on the max weekly chart, because it's above all these indicators and has all this room up to the 200 day. But on the 1 year 1 day, we were up pretty high. Hard pullback on Doge now. Supply changing up. Well, you guys are on top of it this morning. I'm not even having to look at anything. You guys are letting me know what's up. That's what I'm talking about. You guys are fired up today. Let me see. Let me check this on the 5 minute. Yeah, so on the 5 minute, you can see that trend line. We're still on this trend line. Okay, look on the 5 minute. We do have, it actually still is in a downtrend a little bit, so it needs to break over. It needs to break over 725 here very soon. It's going to break. I mean, if you're up quite a bit in your Doge, sell parts of it. That's what I do. I mean, I bought Doge before it was like, I bought it at like two pennies, and then I've been selling little bits of the position all the way up. Like I said, I was selling it last night still at 45 cents, and I got a little bit left. So I'm just holding just to see how much more it could run. Yeah, there you go. Well, I'd lock something in probably, or I mean, you could just take that swing right there and call it a day. A good $50 swing, nothing wrong with that. Little Doji swing. I did the same thing with Ethereum. If you watch the video I posted last night with the clip from the other channel, I swung Ethereum 2 days ago, looking for it to break over 3,000, and then I just sold pieces of it all the way up to, it's at 3,500 I think, or close to it. And then I still have a little bit of that Ethereum swing left. I have Ethereum as a long-term hold in a different account, but I'm testing some trading and swing trading with the old Coinbase, as Daniel B so aptly named it. Now, if we can hold up this trend line for maybe a little bit longer, then we could see this start to turn directions. Because we are getting some selling in the short term, but you gotta look at this overall picture. If this trend line holds up, then we're still pointing in the upward direction. So I'm not really concerned right now about what it's doing right here unless it continues to push, tries to push under the bottom of the trend line. But as long as it doesn't make any new lows in this little area, like this is the lowest of the low as far as this pattern, just like looking from here over. Like we want this little tiny bit of upward momentum to continue. I'm going to take that off. I think we're done with that. Let me look at this on a higher time frame too. Make sure we're looking okay there. Yeah, still trying to hold that support. There you go. You know, you don't have to take the whole thing right now, but take some of it while it's up. Like I said, that's what I've been doing with the crypto accounts. I actually got to liquidate more for the down payment on this house, but I'm about halfway done with my liquidating. I'm just trying to hold off, but the bank wants me to have the funds in my account, in my checking account, and I'm like, man, screw checking accounts. I'm trying to keep my money in my cryptos so they can run for me. This is about to crack. If this does not hold up right here this second, if this candle does not start coming back up, this is going to crack. Got a minute left on this candle to close. Oh, there comes the crack. I gotta get out. I gotta get out. I'm trying to see if it's gonna push back up really quick or not. I'll start. Oops, I just sold it all there. So yeah, I just got out. I can't hold it. I tried to hold it through that, but now that trend line's cracked, oh fuck. Unless, hold on a second. Unless that trend line is right there. Ooh. Might have scared myself out. Well, I should have been out of a long time anyway. But there's that downtrend. But pretty rough loss there. And APLD is coming back down. I still may hold this. I still think I'm going to hold this swing for a little bit longer. So that was rough. PRPO not being able to hold up. Pretty much just falling apart after that first initial run. I don't know if it's because of SPY or SPY and QQQ did sell off pretty hard. I mean, it easily could be because PRPO was $1.88 yesterday, and now it's up in this $7 range. So I mean, could be that, but on the daily now it just looks ugly. I don't. I don't know. It doesn't look good. If it could hold up here and curl back up, maybe. But right now, it doesn't look good. See if I can delete things now. I still can't delete things now. What is going on with Thinkorswim today? COCP had a perfect U shape right there. I don't know if anybody you guys got that. It's actually a downtrend break and a U-shaped break at the same time. Very strong break there. Doge looking to run again. I would keep an eye on this little low float guy here. Yeah, for some reason Thinkorswim's not letting me move around here. But TYH doesn't have any company specific news, but getting a good rip. May start forming a trend line. It's TV, nothing there. Yeah, PRPO really cracking. That's what I was afraid of. COCP is looking very, very decent. Already making a nice run, though. Running in at 225 is going to be tough resistance. There's resistance right across those candles at that 225 area right there. So that's going to be tough area for it to break. Hooded gig building projects. Yeah, on the SPY, we're under the 9 EMA, so I do not expect the SPY to be coming back up today. I would expect more sell-off, because right here you see we got a pivot point starting to form. SPY's on the downtrend for the day. COCP looks like the only thing that's really trying to run. HBP, whatever that is. FOMO and opportunity, yep. Just you gotta stay disciplined, man. That's all I can say as far as FOMO. You just gotta not let your emotions get the best of you. And that kind of is the lesson today on what happened with PRPO. I kind of got a little too gung-ho. Getting in on this candle way up here in the candle. I was looking for a continuation rip and didn't get it. So kind of like right here where we got the 3 green candles, then we got a little pullback, then we got a leg up. I was looking for that to be a little pullback and then the next candle to rip on up, but too much selling pressure in that area. But I didn't want to miss this rip if it was going to keep ripping. And then I even averaged down thinking this still was going to be able to make it because it's above the trend line. But just going straight down. Like I said, $7 would have been a lot better entry if I would have waited for it to come down to the trend line. Then I'd be in a lot better position. I wouldn't have lost as much, but FOMO kind of got me on that play. I was thinking it was going to get more, especially just hitting that new high. But that's the thing. This was right before 9 o'clock, and I was just sitting there telling myself I was trying to get the stream up. don't take any trades before 9 o'clock. Don't take any trades in the first 30 minutes of the market. So that's what I should have listened to. I should have listened to myself, but that's just the market we're in right now, where the first 30 minutes is just so sketchy. Things can look like they can look really good, and then just all of a sudden turn around. I mean, just like we're seeing with the SPY and the QQQ. I mean, overall the SPY looks high, but opens up and just drops like that. That's not really. Yeah. So look, that is performing a little pivot point there. PRPO. Yeah, it's got to hold here. I mean, if it doesn't hold this trend line here, it's showing a lot of weakness by dropping below that trend line right there, and struggling to get back above that support of that trend line. And you got this pretty big downtrend. So until it gets back over 650, 660, I'd be a little concerned, but it could bounce off of right there. All right, guys, give me just a couple of minutes. I'm gonna take a little breather, and then we'll give the stream about an hour left, or about. We'll give the stream about 30, 40 minutes here. If you guys have any questions, suggestions, or ideas, or anything, we'll look and see if there's any other plays. But I'm not seeing much. But we'll keep an eye on PRPO and COCP for that little bit. So give me just a couple of minutes, and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. So COCP is climbing up, trying to break that 225 again. Looks like it may try to break out here. This did just break over 225 for a second. If it breaks right here, it's got room up to 250. Don't know what this line way back here is. Oh, it's got pre-market high at 241 though, so there'll be some resistance there as well, but it looks like a big U shape. But look at this on a higher time frame, it's gonna look like a big U shape. Yeah, see there. So we'll see if it can break or not. Alright. Yeah, I actually did that last night again. I was up till about 4:30 in the morning working on stuff for the channel, and then woke up at went to sleep for like 2 hours and woke up and started working again. But then my internet stopped working, so I had to try to figure out what was going on with that. And then took me about an hour to straighten out the internet. Oh, hold on, I got a call, guys. Hold on just a second. Alright, sorry guys. I'm still in the middle of the closing process on this property, so I'm still having calls at random times about home insurance and all of that jazz. So COCP here was able to break over, but did not break the 241 mark. Getting held up there so far. Oh, looks like we may test for a new high right here. See, there's a little sell at 238, 239. Let's see if they break down. There we go, 240. Ooh, still getting held up. That's a little sketchy. ALF. Get out of here. Alfie. I don't know what this is. Wonder what the amount of shares are for this. Damn, I can't change anything. It means I can't add anything. I can't see the float on this. This thing is all over the place. Looks like it may be getting halted here. Learning software company? Yeah, then I would keep an eye on it. Yeah, it just got halted on the way up. So that could be a very interesting IPO. Definitely one you want to keep an eye on. But be very careful with, because this just IPO'd and it's went from 375 down to 308 back up to 356 in a pretty short amount of time. So it must be pretty low float. Well, I could probably just read the PR to probably tell me how many shares. Oh god, yeah, there's only 3.7 million in float, so very extremely low float. It's definitely one with a lot of potential. With the IPOs though, you have no past chart history or indicators or anything like that that's going to help you. So you got to just play it directly off of the price action, the supply and demand. So we do know it has a low supply, and just only 200,000 in volume got this halted. So if you keep seeing volume increasing, then we could definitely see this go on a run. COCP did break for a new high finally. Like I said, now it's going to run into 250. If it can break over 250, it's pretty much got room up to 275, 3. Could see it over a new high today. But I doubt it's going to go that high. I don't see any special PR on it. It's just testing this 250 area right now. A lot of selling at 250 though. Look at these big orders sitting at 250. And they're slowly starting to get taken out. I was about to break over 250 too. But still has a lot of selling orders. So yeah, it is struggling here at 250. It's still halted. path. Oh, you're listening to the Kathy Woods Investing. Alright guys, so I've only got about 5 more minutes here for the stream today because I gotta get going. Kathy got wood. Nice. But I got more content for you guys. Because I hear you, One Life. I hear you. I am going to start doing what John is doing for the penny stocks, except for I'm going to do it for the mid caps and large caps. So at market close every day, right after market close, I'll be recording it at market close. It won't take me too long to get it edited and put up. But I'm going to go and look at the top gainers, the top runners of the day, from the mid caps to the large caps, and talk about them. Do some chart analysis, maybe look at them as potential swings or what could rip tomorrow. All that, we're going to start doing that daily as well here on the Stock Market channel. Yeah, lumber prices are going to keep going up. You better have toilet paper stored if you don't, because they're going to run out of toilet paper again. Yeah, well, I think crypto, like I said, I'm just an advocate for crypto now, so I definitely don't think cryptos are going anywhere. It's a great trading vessel market, and until I don't know. I don't know what can stop it, so I don't know why it would go away. Now, of course, there's going to be projects that don't work. It's just like the stock market. You're going to get companies. You get companies in the stock market all the time that fail. Well, it'll be the same thing with the crypto markets. You'll get projects that fail. So not every project you can just go rushing in and buy with cryptos. You got to do a little research, just like you have to do with stocks. You're up over 100%. Nice. I don't even know. Let's see. I'm up so much because I got in earlier. I don't even know what percentage I'm up, and I've blocked out so many different profits. But my Voyager app doesn't really show me what percentage I'm up. It just shows me total return. And this account is at 5,600 right now, and the total return is 4,496 and 30 cents at this current second. So I'm up a I mean, a couple 100% or maybe thousands percent on my one portfolio. It's crazy. That's what I'm saying, man. The money right now is in cryptos more than it is anything else, and that's why I'm gearing another channel towards cryptos. But I'm not going to stop with stocks because I love stocks. So instead of you guys losing out on any stock content, I'm just going to do more content. Like I said, I'm going to start doing the daily videos around market close for a recap on the day's gainers. And ETH to 100K, yeah. It's possible. ETH has more potential, I think, to get to a higher number than Bitcoin does. Just because Bitcoin only has the couple of purposes: a store of value, a safe and secure way to transfer money, where Ethereum, so many other projects are built on top of Ethereum. So that Ethereum blockchain is probably worth, especially in another year or two, Ethereum blockchain is probably going to be worth, I don't even know. I can't even tell you. Because at some point, it's just going to be, everybody's going to adopt cryptos in some form or some fashion, and if they don't adopt them, then they'll still be using, I don't know. It's going to be crazy. That's all I know. There's a lot of value to be had. But anyway, guys, appreciate everybody joining me as always. We will be back tomorrow, hopefully on time. I think I fixed the internet problem, not sure. But yeah, appreciate y'all guys joining me as always. If you haven't yet, that dirty algorithm, he came up and he gave me a wet willy. And that's it. That's the straw that broke the camel's back. I can take you punting my dog. I can take, you knocking my popsicle out of my hand, but that's it. Wet willies from the YouTube algorithm? No, I will not stand for it. You guys can't either. Smash that algorithm right in the like button. You guys have a great rest of your day. Stay safe out there. Until next time.